Got your tea? Get on in here.
All day I rush around, but I'm still on the ground, on the ground. I'll soon be fluttering if I can find my wings, find my wings. Impatiently, I want to fly today, but I hear a gentle voice inside me say that slow and steady steps will be my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time,
Decaf
but the
is in.
victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly. I'm starting to believe I only race with me, only me. I can't give to someone
hands.
else this journey for myself. It's for myself. Since my best is all I have, it is enough. I can see a ray of hope. I've got to trust that slow and steady steps will be my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly, and I will.
Okay, that's enough. She gets pretty high pitched after that little chorus. My hands are freezing, y'all. I think I need to curl up on the couch with a quilt and maybe get Robert to build me a fire. Anyway, it's Friday afternoon. It's clean out our purse day, clean out our car day. It's, the days we plan on something for date night, and our date night. We've already made the plans. Our anniversary was this week, and one of our favorite places to go is House Heidelberg in Hendersonville. And they have a food truck, and it actually comes to Brevard, and we're so excited because we get to have our favorite German food, which is where we usually go for our anniversary. And I messaged them, see if they were gonna be out at Akusta Brewing Company, which is where they are on Friday nights, and they are. And so we're gonna have German food tonight, probably sausages and sauerkraut, which sounds really good right now. And it's cold out, and it's tried to rain, and it's been a little nasty, but we are so excited, and it's date night. So I may get in the car and ride with him out there. I might do that. But I might stay curled up on the couch and watch the fire. You just never know. Anyway, I'll turn my little iPod off. So folks, I told you I was going to tell you a funny story. And this is, it's a weird funny story. It really is. It's a weird funny story. Back in 19 88, 89, something like that. I was reading one of Pam and Peggy's books, Pam Young and Peggy Jones. And they had a book called The Happiness File. And it is a beautiful book. If you can, I think it's on Kindle. It's just a wonderful book. But it's all about surrounding yourself with things that make you happy, like putting together a little card file system of your favorite sayings, or putting together a collage of your favorite pictures. Just little things like that you can go through and reminisce about certain things. And I was reading their book, and I got to this chapter in the book where the ladies, one was 5 years older than the other one. Pam was 5 years older than Peggy. And they were messy children, let's just say. They got their name. The Sidetracked Home Executives came naturally. But when they were kids, they were still messy, and their mother was born organized. So they had an attic. This is an attic similar to what Robert's mother had. It had a stairwell off the kitchen. And the girls, that was their little playground, little house. They had their beds up there. It was their favorite place to be. And they lived in Washington, Oregon area. And their mother didn't have to see their bedroom, because the girls just was up there and playing, and the girls would start playing and playing and playing. And I know you've had this happen to you before, but when you're playing or when you're having fun, you forget you got to go to the bathroom. So the girls would have races and all kinds of fun things all the time. And they had these double window sashes in their attic bedroom. And so when they had to pee really bad, yes, Patty, I'm doing potty mouth. When they had to pee real bad, they would stick their little bottoms out the window and hold on. Now they're little. They're like 10 and 5, they're young. And then they would pee out the window, and it would roll down the roof, and it would just drop off the house. Well, I was reading this section in the book, and they're reminiscing about it, and that when they were older, they were helping their dad fix an antenna for TV. I mean, we don't even have those anymore, but I remember them. And they were helping him, and he just scratched his head, and he said, I never have been able to figure out why there are two little rivulets, two little streaks that are dead in the moss. See, moss grows in damp areas, and moss grows here, and moss grows in Washington State and Oregon. And he said, I just never could figure it, and they didn't own up to it. They didn't own up to it at all. And I got to laughing so hard that I lost my breath. I hyperventilated. I was laughing so hard at this story. And Justin's dad, Eddie, he looked up, and I'm sitting on a love seat. So we have his chair, and I have this little love seat and a table between us, sort of like Robert and I have now, except it's two recliners. No, I don't have a recliner, but he has a recliner. We have a table. I have a chair, and then then I have my hot spot. Yeah, I have a hot spot. And he looks over at me with this look of pure disdain. I mean, he said, nothing can be that funny. And the name of the book is The Happiness File. And he said, nothing's that funny. And I said, oh yeah, here, read it. I handed in the book. I said, here's the paragraph, read it. Well, that's not funny. And I said, well, let me read it to you. Now, I'm not the greatest reader in the world, and that could have been part of the problem. But I read it to him, and he said, it's not funny. I don't know what's wrong with you. And I said, It is funny. It's hilarious. And I can't understand why you're not laughing right along with me. And he just didn't get it. Well, it was right there and then that I made a decision that I could not see myself with this man for the rest of my life because he couldn't laugh. And you know, one of the rules that I live by is to laugh every day, even if it's at yourself. Well, I was laughing at their story and he couldn't see that it was funny. And it just kind of broke my heart because I knew I couldn't live in that kind of sequestered, lack of joy environment. And I set about that at that point in time to make the decision to follow steps to leave the relationship, which was the best decision I ever made because I'm about as happy as you can be with my sweet darling in there. He's writing an essay for our grandson who is wanting to start playing in the stock market, investing money. And so he's writing an essay on that for Ethan. And he's already got 3 or 4 pages of single spaced. I mean, it's probably already 5,000 words. And he's just having the best time of his life, and we laugh all the time. We laugh so much, and it's just so powerful, the laughter that we have. And we look up the TV, and I'll say, okay, look at that lipstick. And we won't have the volume up. And he tries to defend her, whoever it is that's got on orange lipstick. He said, the white balance is off on her camera. And so I just laugh at him, and we laugh at each other. And he hasn't cut his hair so far this month. And I said, are you letting your hair grow out? I mean, mine's about to kill me. And he said, no, I just hadn't had a chance to cut it yet. And I said, well, it kind of looks good long. It won't be long before you can put it in a ponytail. He just shakes his head. He said, it won't be in a ponytail. Anyway, folks, we have to learn to laugh. We have to laugh at little things. We have to laugh at our critters. Tulip and Penrod are curled up together, yin and yang right now, in the bed, in their bed. And they give each other baths, and it's just a wonderful little relationship these two critters have with each other, because Penrod raised that puppy, and that cat was raised by another dog. So it just generations shift, and your children are watching you. Your children are watching you, watching everything you do. So if you put lotion on your face, they're going to put lotion on their face too. Or they're going to put macaroni and cheese on their face, thinking that's what you did. But you didn't do. You put a little face mask on. So it's kind of cute to watch the children parrot you. But they have to see you laughing. They have to see you having fun. They have to see it, or they lose out on what laughter is in a home. You set the tone in your home. You set it. Not anybody else. I mean, they can help bring it down, but if you want things to be happy, you put on some happy music, have a happy playlist that you grab. If you can't think of a happy song, play the happy song where they dance through the streets. Put that on. You can't be unhappy and watch that song. People dancing. It's who sings that song, the happy song? I can't think of his name. But if you look up the happy song, you'll find it. There's a video of it, and it's really good. Yeah, my son was in high school, late high school, and it took us 2 years to get divorced. There's Mary Jack. I think that's Mary Jack, but it's my friend. Well, it might not be my friend, or maybe somebody else with her name. Anyway, Pharrell, yeah, Pharrell. That's a happy song. So drink your tea. Mm. Oh, that tastes good. Anyway, I love you all. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Enjoy yourself. Bye.